Hello there, and a warm welcome to Superscreen News at 6, broadcasting to you live from Lagos, Southwest Nigeria. I am Adenike Oweye Ajiboye. A court in Abuja has ordered the service of summons on the Senate President Bukola Saraki in relation to the ongoing investigation by the police into the April 5, 2018 bank robbery in Offa, Kwara State. Justice Abdullahi Ogbede of the Grade 1 Area Court in Abuja issued the criminal summons and ordered its service on Saraki following a criminal complaint made against the Senate President by an Abuja-based lawyer and rights activist. The judge said since there was no evidence that proper service had been effected on the defendant, it was difficult for the court to take any further step on the case. And now the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, says it is closing in on some former and present senior staff of the Joint Matriculation Board, JAM, implicated in an alleged 8 billion naira deal. The commission said some of the affected former and present directors of JAM may also be invited soon by the Anti-Graft Commission. The handover of the top management staff to the EFCC followed an audit report which alleged that JAM failed to remit a revenue in excess of 8 billion naira to the federal government between 2010 and 2015. The alleged fraud sum includes unremitted value-added tax and withholding tax. An employee of the organization, Philomena Chiechi, who claimed that a snake swallowed 36 million naira revenue from scratch cards, is also among those slated for trial. And moving away from this, the Kaduna State Governor, Nasir El-Rufai, has inaugurated newly installed electricity transformers in some communities of Chikun local government area of the state. The governor, who is represented by his political advisor, Uba Sani, said 166 out of the 255 electoral wards have so far benefited from the ongoing rural electrification project embarked upon by his administration, which is aimed at making people's life better. El-Rufai assured the residents of an improved power supply and other basic amenities in all the 255 electoral wards in the state. He also appealed to the people to maintain a culture of peace and harmony with one another. And talking security matters this evening, the Nigeria Air Force now says it has killed several armed bandits terrorizing various communities in Zamfara State. Air Force Director of Public Relations and Information, Ibunkule Adaramola, who disclosed this in a statement, said the recently launched Operation Diran Mikia recorded some early successes when NAF combat aircraft neutralized the bandits during air attacks near Mashema village and at another location in Yamari area of Zamfara State. He also said both aircraft subsequently pursued the fleeing bandits, caught up with them, and thereafter killed them in follow-up attacks. The People's Democratic Party, PDP, has held its National Executive Committee NEC meeting in Abuja. The NEC meeting is the first since the defection of Senate President Bukola Saraki from the All Progressives Congress APC and other politicians were returned to the party.
This is the National Executive Committee NEC meeting of the People's Democratic Party PDP held in Abuja. Noticeable at the meeting is the Senate President Bukola Saraki, former Kano State Governor Rabiu Kwankwaso, Sokoto State Governor Aminu Tambuwal, and Benue State Governor Samuel Otom. Speaking at the meeting, National Chairman of the party, Uche Secondus, who presided over the meeting, said the return of Governor Tambuwal, Senate President Bukola Saraki, and others returnees reflects the wishes and aspirations of Nigerians who are calling for the repositioned PDP as the only vehicle of rescue.
You are cardinal to the new freedom of Nigeria, even as we march all together for this freedom. And today is the beginning of the journey to liberate our country from the hands of APC misrule government.
The defectors, who were heralded with standing ovation, assured that more people will leave the APC, noting that no true Democrat will find a home in an undemocratic and dictatorial body.
What we are learning in the history of politics is that everybody is important. Everybody is important in this journey we're embarking on. And no sacrifice is too much for us to make to reach that promised land. It is only when we get to that promised land that these sacrifices that we're all making, when we see a better tomorrow for our people. So I want to make an appeal on behalf of all of us, because it is easier here in Abuja. But when we get back to our constituencies, please let us continue to open our arms and receive the numbers that will give us victory come February 2019.
We cannot afford to allow anybody, no matter highly blessed, to toy with the future of about 200 million people in this country.
Highlight of the NEC meeting is the symbolic recognition of President of the Senate Saraki as leader of the opposition party, being the highest ranking political office holder under the present dispensation. Saraki will replace Deputy Senate President Ike Ekweremadu, who held the position until the defection of Saraki and other top APC members to the PDP. Apart from the former APC chiefs, the meeting all had key figures in the PDP, including some of the presidential aspirants.
Now, one person has been reportedly killed following a flood disaster in Dambata local government area of Kano State. According to reports, the downpour, which started at about 4 p.m., lasted for 4 hours on Friday evening, destroying several houses. The State Emergency Management Agency, SEMA, is said to be working round the clock to provide temporary shelter to the affected victims. Meanwhile, many of the residents who have been rendered homeless as a result of the flood are calling on the government to come to their aid. And our security specialist, Tony Ofoyeto, says Nigeria has joined the rest of the world in becoming more security conscious. Ofoyeto disclosed this in an interview with Superscreen television at a security forum held recently in Lagos State. Ofoyeto, who commended the level of awareness, teachings, and sensitization of Nigerians on security matters, or encouraged the private and public security practitioners to do more.
We are looking forward to a more security conscious nation, especially in view of the insurgents in the country. We expect that people will become more and more conscious of security within their environment, and even the practitioners themselves will be more professional. We'll tilt towards better academic and professional impartation. We'll read more, we'll study more, attend more courses, seminars and training that will help them in service delivery. More people are also tilted towards the intellectual aspect of security, apart from the physical aspect of security, which government security agencies are involved in.
Security expert Tony Ofoyeto speaking there. If you've just joined us, you're watching Superscreen News at 6, so we'll take a short break here, and when we return, we bring you business news. So join us again.
Before they come, they're supposed to, give us some information, notice, at least maybe a week or so. There was nothing like that.
Hunger is everywhere in Nigeria. People are dying every day, but Nigeria government are keeping quiet. Herdsmen are killing people. Why? It's not what we expected because of these old men that are leading us, and you people know, you are aware that these people are not the right people to lead us. These kind of people that are leading us here are people of black mind. They just care about themselves and their family. You are fighting my village. Let me use if I call it useless, I'm not to mistake. The other place where they build a shop, call it plaza. Say each shop there are 4 million naira. So I don't have the money, so I have to leave. If you plan to get a tribal mark, it takes a lot of pain, but after some time, you enjoy it. No, we experience hold up now during the construction time. Then after some time, we start enjoying it. The way they are doing the construction is too slow. It's too slow. The construction is too slow. They should stop the construction and make sure people go into their businesses and do their businesses.
Well, it's so glad to have you back. You're still watching Superscreen News at 6, now in business. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, says it has begun direct disbursement of lower denomination of Naira notes to the traders. The Assistant Director, Currency Operations Department of CBN, Benedict Maduago, who disclosed this at a two-day sensitization meeting with some stakeholders in Akure, the Ondo State capital, expressed determination to put an end to the scarcity of the lower denomination Naira notes in circulation. Maduago, who also restated this commitment to the economic well-being of all Nigerians, said the disbursement of the Naira notes had started in Abuja and had been extended to Lagos, Kano, Enugu, Onitsha, Ibadan, Yola, Gombe, Katsina, and Jos. He also said that these notes were made available to the beneficiaries through commercial banks. The Federation Account Allocation Committee says the 3 tiers of government have received a total allocation of 4.1 trillion naira from the Federation account, according to investigation between January and June this year. The Minister of Finance, Kemi Adeosun, who disclosed this to journalists, said the federal government got 52.68% of the revenue shared, and also states got 26.72%, and local governments got 20.60%. The committee, which is headed by Adeosun, is made up of commissioners for finance from the 36 states of the Federation, the Accountant General of the Federation, and representatives of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation and NPC. The Nigeria High Commissioner to India, Chris Eze, has vowed to deepen existing relations between Nigeria and India by breaking new ground in trade, culture, and economy. Eze, who disclosed this when he received a Nigerian journalist in New Delhi, called for greater cooperation between ministries, departments, and agencies and the federal government on information dissemination to boost economic relations. Reacting, representative of Nigerian Television Authority, Omnini Odano, who spoke on behalf of the journalist, thanked the High Commissioner for the reception. They also pledged to collaborate with the Commission on the coverage of the Nigerian Day coming up on October 1 and other activities of the Commission during the period of their stay in India. Well, that's it in business news. We'll take another short break. When we return, we'll bring you more news from the foreign scene and the sports. Join us again.